Okay, I'm back, everyone. So I do not like Friday the 13th, Part 7. It's boring. It's not as bad as some of the later New Line films, but it's also not as good as especially when you go on the first 6 films. Well, besides Part 5. It has its fans who I still don't like it. Most of the characters in this movie are unforgettable. I meant are forgettable. I would have meant unforgettable. That would be Part 6. Well, Part 7's forgettable. So, the whole Carrie thing with Tina is kind of cool, but Jason has also Kane Hodder. This is his first time. He's one of my favorite actors, and I love his portrayal of Jason as good as the Part 6 Jason. That's always going to be my favorite. But this whole thing is just... Jason even breaks his original mask in this movie. What that heartbreaking shot. Without Part 7, I don't think Part 8 would have happened. Here's this. The filmmakers probably saw how a lot of people would say Part 7 was just so bland and quickly, and just so nothing really new to it besides the whole Carrie aspect. Maybe that's why they took the extra mile to do something new for Takes Manhattan. But unfortunately, that never happened, and what this movie I think led to the creation of Part 8, which will be the thing that killed the Paramount Fridays off. Just think of how the movie should be if it was just Paramount this whole time. No New Line. Just Paramount. That's the home of Friday the 13th. And Camp Crystal Lake's the home of Friday the 13th. It's been proven countless of times, even though I hate Part 7, I'd still say it's good knowing that Jason's still in the homes of Crystal Lake. And at least Freddy vs. Jason is do something new with the whole Jason vs. Freddy act. And we do go to Camp Crystal Lake, which is good because it's good to have Jason home. And when Jason X and Fred and then Jason goes to hell, and then the remake's on Jason's original home grounds, but it's just not the same. This film really is, I think, it was ultimately Man Takes Manhattan. That was what was the final blow in the Paramount's slipping interest in this great, and they had stayed loyal to this franchise. This movie would be what broke it all. This movie would be what got close to the hammer. The hammer was getting close to the nail. By the time Tim Takes Manhattan ended, the hammer had already hit it really hard up against the nail and destroyed the reputation of these movies. There are some good things I like about it. The stunts. I will admit, Kane Hodder did a great job doing the stunts. He got burnt marks in his neck and chest, I think, because he had some of the fire stunts. He was in them so long he got through the suit, so he actually burned us a little bit. Like the damaging stunts where he falls through that's really good. I like that scene. Like I said, the Carrie aspect's kind of cool, but it's not my thing. This movie just is everything I don't like about movies. Wait, no, that's Jason Goes to Hell, because I hate that movie. I hate that movie more than this one. But did I really tell... This is kind of the end of my praise for this series. The only thing I will ever praise in these movies, now, then on maybe some of the characters, Kane Hodder. This, fun fact, is the only movie where Jason does use a motor-powered weapon. Because he uses that whole, like, weed whacker, I think, to kill the one guy. But that's because, Jason's classic axe, machete, axe, knife. I'll never know why he was depicted with a chainsaw. Maybe it's because they're like, mix him up in the face, because he's never wielded a chainsaw. Well, he's the only type of chainsaw that's ever been in his movies was used against him. Be it Jenny from Part 2. Didn't she use one? Or what? Well, no, she wasn't used against him in Part 5. Roy was the girl Pam that grabbed the chainsaw and was chasing him after. It was kind of like trying to attack him with it. Look, he dies because he falls into spikes, so that's not. But you know, it's just. Ugh. Plus, we don't have any good music in this one. We did in Part 6. I guess that's all I want to talk about for this review. Part 7, unfortunately, I'm going to have to give you a 7 out of 10. Nas, you're not good, but you're not bad. Goodbye, everyone. Stay healthy.